This is Mrs. Lengel, and I'm here today with Madison Piscitelli.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We are getting towards the end of the school year, and so I'm sharing seniors who I have in my fine arts classes that are just wonderful and amazing and talented, and I'm just happy to have you here today.
I'm happy to be here.
Um, I have in photography class, and I'd love to share some of your projects. So, what's a project that you've done recently that you'd really like to talk about or share?
Um, Recently I did the mini sustained investigation, and that was very fun, that project.
Okay, so why don't you tell everybody what that's all about?
So for the mini sustained investigation, everyone got to kind of pick their own topic and what they wanted to kind of shoot their own photos of. And so I do journalism, so I got into sports photography. So I brought that into photo class, and I decided to work more with sports photography.
I love it. I love your action photography. And I am going to share some of those pictures so people that are watching this right now can see those pictures. And we're looking at them right now, the swimming, the basketball, inside, outside. What do you prefer? Do you prefer shooting inside or outside? What's your favorite?
I did a lot more shooting inside, but I definitely find outside much more enjoyable because the lighting is much more cooperative. Because when I like shoot inside, I definitely have to do more editing to make the people more visible.
I think it looks great. The ones that we're looking at are so great. I love how you got the whole body in the frame, and you're really showing the movement. It's really beautiful. What's another project that you worked on that you're really excited about and would love to share with us?
I really like the brain dance project. That's definitely one of my favorites that I did.
Okay, so talk to us about that.
So brain dance, it was like from, I believe it was a hospital that was doing a competition, and we had to kind of pick a mental illness and photograph it. And there was a writing component, and one of like the pieces was like, oh, it was kind of like the question was kind of how it would relate to you. And for me, I don't really exactly have any mental illnesses personally, but at that time that we were doing the project, I know I was committing to college, and it was kind of that time of the year where school's starting to wind down, and then it kind of hit me that like I'm really not this.
Yeah.
It hit me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not the same as I was when I was little. Like, there's a whole lot more stress with like school and grades and just everything. So I know there was a lot of anxiety that came with that for me. So I kind of took a picture of me now, and like you could see that I'm kind of crying and overwhelmed, and it shows how school can be very frustrating, and there's like always a lot going on these days. But then when I was little, I have like photos from way back when, and I scanned them, and then you could see in the background there's all like old photos, and I like a lot happier and like carefree, just kind of playing around, having fun, and it shows the contrast between the two.
I love it. I love it. I think it's also important to share your project that you did of Marissa, another classmate in the class, and I will share your interview that you did with her because it came out really great. So I think that that's important to share. I also would love to talk about your avatar project that you did of your sister, um, because I thought it was so creative and different. I love the light in this picture. You want to talk about this one a little bit?
So this picture, I didn't really exactly even mean to take. So we went on a hike, and I brought my camera. And then I happened to take this picture of my sister, and then the lighting on the pond had like a really cool reflection of the trees. I just thought it looked cool, and she looked cute. So when I had the project, I was like, wow, this is kind of perfect. So I realized that she could be a mermaid. So I did colorizing on Photoshop, and then made her look like a creature, avatar creature, and kind of like a fish out of the water.
It's so great. It's so fun. It's so fun. So what are you doing next year? What's your plan?
Next year, I'm going to University of Rhode Island and majoring in journalism. I'm planning to switch to a double major with journalism and film and media.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's so great. You're going to have to share your artwork with us and your projects and everything. As a senior, looking back on your almost 4 years of school, what's a piece of advice that you can give to the 9th, 10th, and 11th graders that are listening right now?
Oh, Definitely find your thing. Like, I feel like I came into high school. When I was in middle school, I would not talk to anyone. Like, I was silent. And then I kind of found what I loved. Like, I realized that I love journalism, and that really opened me up and kind of helped me talk to people, and it was really something that I enjoyed, and it helped me find my creative side. And like, my advice would be find your thing, like whether it's like math or science, which I hate, but like I know some people are going to love that and that's just going to be what makes them happy. But you just have to find that thing, and then it'll go by so fast and it'll be so fun.
That's so great. That's so great. I love it. Thank you so much for sitting with me today and talking and sharing your artwork. And best of luck to you next year.
Thank you. To you too.
And that's it. So have a great day.